marinating on life. The celebration of life, the memorial service for Nipsey Hussle just happened 2 days ago. I was watching it on the YouTubes. Then seeing just seeing and looking up more videos on him, about him on YouTube, and dude, I just get more impressed. Him and David Goggins should have made a mixtape. It would have been fire, yo. Yeah, but what disturbs me is trying to be as optimistic as possible. But what disturbs me is that I know and met a lot of people in that area and in Los Angeles from that area. You know, according to my calculations, Nipsey Hussle was just a man with extraordinary habits. But why did he accomplish so much? Why aren't there more Nipsey Hussles? Yeah, I gotta check myself. You know, am I being as effective as possible? But when I learned that he was gunned down by someone from the same gang that he was from. I mentioned it before on this channel, where someone from my past, just because I know you, since we grew up in the same area, same schools, and similar upbringing, you know, we're cool, but the moment you act dishonorable, yeah, we're no longer cool. And I don't give a fuck about turn the other cheek and let bygones be bygones. You gotta forgive them. You gotta forgive them so that you can live happily, or something like that. No, I think a piece of shit is a piece of shit, and I'll keep my distance. I'm not surprised that Nipsey was murdered by a piece of shit. You know, but how many fucking leeches, race baiters, professional victims, professional self-defeaters, man, do we know? I know, have met, have encountered, have seen, have worked with, have gone to class with, school with, trained along with, been on the bus and stuck in traffic, on the train, in an airplane with, been with more fucking motherfuckers with you know, a negative perspective on life, a victim's mentality. Woe is me. Or as Zig Ziglar would simply put it, stinking thinking. can't trust. Once my trust evaporates, yeah, I think I'll be okay. I think I could walk away from the relationship. You know, yeah, there's a chance that I could be lonely or be alone. But call me crazy. I think somewhere around 7 billion people on this planet, I think I'll be okay. And seeing a press briefing on all the charges of Mike Avenatti, the dude that wanted to show how mighty and clean he was by saying, yeah, Trump got his dick sucked and his asshole licked by this porn star for $1 million. And one of the charges was, I think, fraud from one of his clients. He's a lawyer, and he won a $4 million settlement. The dude's paraplegic, man. And he, out of this $4 million, trying to give him a $1,900 check for his rent, and told him to consider it an advance of the settlement. And I thought, wow, what a fucking piece of shit. Not only taking other people's money, but taking a paraplegic dude's money. Fuck that. In the evening of the celebration of life, Nipsey Hussle, I thought, at least there'll be I'm thinking a few days of no murder in Los Angeles, and some dumbass kills his kid's mother, his baby mama, at a police station where children are exchanged from one parent to the other. I think the dude hopped over the area and shot her with a shotgun, ran and was caught. No, I'm not a fan of single mothers or single dads, single parents. Oh man, well, just because you don't have any kids and you don't know, man, you're not perfect, we're sorry to call you, we're not all perfect like you. Again, one of the scary stories that I went through. Yes, I grew up in a broken household. But then even I thought, this dude over here, this chick has a mom and a dad, and they're growing all fucking stupid. This dude has a mom and a dad, and air conditioning. This dude's fucking smoking meth. What the fuck? I'm lost in the sauce because my sales may not be magnificent in shirts, in prints, and products and services. I may not have any ice cubes in my water right now. But it's possible that I could excel. made some new customers and fans of my work recently, and now this one dude's like, yeah, man, now keep doing what you're doing, man. I'll see you. You'll be famous. You'll be known. Your work should be recognized or something like that. I appreciated it, but I thought of you see, it takes a lot more experiences, a lot more encounters with naysayers. That's not gonna sell. That's not a real job. I hope you fail. You can't draw. That's stupid. That's not an honest 9 to 5 job. And that's coming from people who are so-called friends and family. And yes, I do tell people and recommend that, you only hang out with people that will help you grow. A friend is someone who wants the best for you, for the best version of you. And sometimes it's a challenge to avoid such people. There's still relationships that I have with certain people who know people that I think that are on their own self-destructive path. And I found it confusing where some people say, you just gotta be pessimistic, not pessimistic, optimistic, kind-hearted, happy. I remember some dumb wimp told me, yeah, man, you gotta say, when you run into people that want to kick your ass or fight you just gotta kill them with kindness, or want to rob you or kill you. And I remember on the Joe Rogan podcast, something was spoken about hitting someone with the head and killing them, and it sounds so disgusting. Hear a skull, bone, crack and break, and person dying. Everyone in the comment section, someone was beating up my grandma and raping my little sister. So I decided to do what Joe Rogan did, which is walk away and go to the gym and let my frustration out. Oh, see, that don't make no damn sense. But people like my Rick and Morty pieces. I was telling fans of my work too that He asked me, well, what's your Instagram? What's your social media? And I said, I got banned off of Facebook, man, and I'm banned off of Twitter. Like, why? Well, I just post my entire collection of work, and I have a simple theory that we're all accountable for our life design. Whether we got fat piggy banks or skinny piggy banks, or world famous or not, it's us, man. And I just don't like all this victim blaming, because then we start putting power and we start putting other people in power in our lives, because no, man, I can't become famous, I can't make more sales, I can't make $1 million, I can't get a degree, I can't become this profession, I can't become a world famous ballerina. They're sabotaging my hot dog stand. I said, no, man. Get away with me. Get away from me with that. Trump is the real life Freddy Krueger. And what are you? You think you're white? What the fuck? Just because I'm telling you, hold yourself accountable, I think I'm white. What, the white people only hold themselves accountable? And it's possible that I'm trolling some Nipsey Hussle videos. When I leave in the comment section, Nipsey also did more for the black community than Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, and Obama. Some people agree. No, man, this isn't Obama. Obama, made the stabilize the economy and build out the banks. I'm like, really? You do realize that he added debt, right? Social Security and healthcare will eventually evaporate, and it will. Unless we start making more things in America and we start fucking having less diabetic fat fucks that are just people who aren't taking care of their own health, visiting hospitals and just taking up shit. People smoking the meths and the cracks. That's it for now, motherfuckers. Get after it. Go forward. No excuses. Trump 2020.